All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? Yes, this is morning updates, and we are here this morning to give you update, very important update. Although it happened last night, yes, DPM released this kind of update that that I love to share with all. But if you don't pay attention, you may not understand what update is all about, and that's why I have to present it here for you to understand what it's all about. Yesterday in our live broadcast, I purposely played a voice note of one of our brother who is somewhere in homeland. Okay, I don't want to mention the location, not in Biafra land. Okay, and he was asking me some questions about, oh, what is Ngozi doing? Because I've not done this, because I've not done that. We want to see the army working. We need action according to his words. Some of you that joined me in our in our broadcast, especially at the beginning, at early stage of that last broadcast, last night, you may remember. I believe that I played it. And maybe if you can go back to our previous live stream from the beginning, you may hear that part where we played that audio message. Why am I bringing that? Why am I even talking about it? I'm talking about it because many of us are like that. That we are not contented, with what is going on. We are not happy. Why is the US government not showing you this and showing you that? Because we are like that. You are like that because you don't know about the requirements. You don't know about the international law. You don't pay attention. I'm not saying that military is ruled out. But the way some of us are behaving is like our attention and our mind is fixed on military aspect of the movement. Now, there are some things you need to obtain for you to have that kind of space to operate and evacuate the occupant, to do whatever you can do to protect and secure the land and be in control of your land. That is why PM Simon Ekpa said what he said, which I'm going to remind you in this live broadcast. But before then, let me encourage you to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel in case if you are new. Yes, do all you can to support us in this particular video. We're making sure you like the video and share it on many platforms of your choice. You see, we are here not to cause any problem or to drag or to instigate anything, but to make you know what is going on and to bring you the effort and plans, to bring it to your understanding. Not as a government agent, not as a cabinet member, but as a concerned Biafran who actually have been like you. I was thinking that military is the only aspect, the only thing we must do. I used to think like that until I begin to, pay close attention to what is going on. And I realized that yes, military is part of it, but not only that. Now, to USB government, I don't know about military aspect of the movement as of now, but do not allow anybody to man pressure on you. As long as you are not ready to do whatever you think the military should do, take your time and plan before anything. I'm not saying that you must do it now to prove a point. You don't need to, because that is how they will push you to put you in a very, very big mess. So far so good. DPM is not the kind of person that you can be pushed like that. I can guarantee you. Of course, I know that some people will be like, "I report, why are you not fully in support of military? To be well equipped and see the action and show you the action." My reason is this: I'm not against anything military or anything at all. My reason why I'm not here shouting at the top of my voice, "Oh, I want to see military marching on our land. I want to see them evacuating and pushing, occupants away." Why I'm not doing that, because after I've seen the secret plan, the secret WhatsApp group where Sona Parawa and their group are waiting for NATO what to report to FBI. After that, my feeling and everything changed. I cannot support any mushroom freedom fighter to hang on Biafran's pretend to be your savior while busy point and kill agenda, while busy doing point and kill. I cannot do that. I cannot support. I cannot, sound like one of them. God forbid. Now, hear this. This is from PM. Okay.
But what are we going to gain from this convention? What we are going to gain is that every document that we are going to generate from this convention become legal document that we'll be using for the political approach and diplomatic approach for the Biafra independence and recognition. This document will be sent to the United Nations. This document will be sent to the U.S. Department of State, U.S. or every department that foreign department, the Congress and all that. We have it, European Union and every other region that we feel that's needed to have it to support Biafra at the UN. That's where the whole thing is going to start. Only then Biafra will have a name. Now it is only noise we're making. And Nigeria have understood this very well. They know where I'm.
Only then Biafra will have a name. All right? Only then Biafra will have a name. Otherwise, it is only noise that we are making. How many of you are making noise now with CRC? How many of you are not making noise? What you are doing there is making noise. You are not making noise. You are just making noise. Those who know. Those who don't know. And the same people will ignore this message and they'll be telling you, Shungozo, what are you doing? Our military is everywhere in our land. Listen, I am against any buy or any, invasion of any part of Biafra land in the name of military or anything. I'm not in support of that. But we have to hearken to this message from PM. We have to pick something very, very important from that to help you. It will help you rather to make you a very good plan for your future. All right, that's the message from PM. Why am I saying all those things? Today, based on the update from the office of DPM Territorial yesterday, she revealed something very, very important. The systematic approach to reach out to those that are operating in our soil as of today, not by additional threats, but by following international law and order. Then that's why she made this, cabinet and the US government made this resolution, and that is what I'm going to present to you now. As you can see here on the screen, okay, here you have a document documented, signed, and sealed. This document has to do with what you'll be seeing or what Biafran government, USB government are planning to do. So I'm trying my best to expand it a little bit so that it can be more readable for you to also read with me. So here you can see sovereignty authority, United States of Biafra government restored jurisdiction, and then at the right hand you have RAF. That's the date, reference number, I think and the date, reference number and date, location, global. So for everybody who cares to know. United States of Biafra Office of the Deputy Prime Minister, USB Sovereign UN ARES number 80/106/2026, okay, /Latin 29/2024. You know what that means? It's a very short word, but it means a lot. The date that Biafra was redeclared in Latin Finland, everything was stated here, and the final number is actually stated here. Okay, command decree, territorial notification and right to dwell to all international corporations, non-governmental organizations, NGOs, and foreign entities operating within the USB territory. From High Command, Ministry of Interior and Homeland Security, United States of Biafra, restored. Reference number again mentioned, as you can see here, date and everything was stated here. Latin Finland Declaration in alignment with the 2026 sovereign mandate. This command decree of territorial notification uncovers the final jurisdictional boundary for all external actors, pursuant to the functional fulfillment of restoration Again, the number again mentioned here, okay? It's mentioned here again. Let me go back again. So sorry about that. I click on something and the whole thing disappeared. Let me get it back. Okay. So here is mentioned again, the reference number and everything mentioned again. Now it says the United States of Biafra USB now enforces its inherent right to property and resource incomes as ratified by the UN General Assembly. The government of United States of Biafra present its complement excellency pursuant to the 2024 Lati Declaration and the mandatory requirement for restoration A/RES 80/109/2025. The government of the United States of Biafra USB hereby issues this decree of territorial notification and right to dwell. Executive notice. The executive notice effective January 29, 2026. The era of administrative ambiguity has been terminated by the authority of the 2026 sovereignty mandate. All external and entity are hereby notified of the new jurisdictional reality of the rights of the Bight of Biafran corridor, because this is just to inform everybody anything that's going to happen from this territory. We are notifying you what you need to do. And number one, as you can see here, number one says mandatory sovereignty registration. That's number one here. All foreign corporations and NGOs currently active within the border of the United States of Biafra are required to register with the USB Ministry of Interior within 30 sovereign days. So this decree was pronounced by USB government. It's not the end because it continues from here. So here you have this number one, and number one said, as you can see here, right to dwell. Your existing permit issued by the colonial proxy, that's Nigeria, are now classified as judiciary nullified. Judiciary nullity. Okay, that they notify that judiciary nullity. He said your continued presence is subject to the issuance of a USB sovereign residential permit. In other words, if you are operating in the Biafra land with the license of the Nigerian government gave you and all that, is hereby notified, and you have to register that's your company or your operation with USB sovereignty, with USB government, because it is no longer that part of Biafra, that part of Biafra land is not Nigerian land. So you have to engage Nigerian government, USB government, for you to continue your operation there. Number two is corporate audit. Entity must submit corporate audit. Entity must submit a full disclosure of their current operations, including land use, agreement, and employment records, to ensure alignment with the safe dwelling place standard. Number three, financial, and that is number two option. Sorry, the other one is number two is under the first option. So number two option says financial and resources realignment in accordance with the restoration 80/109 which is document that USB generated according to what PM said, which reaffirms that people are entitled to each property and the income derived therefrom. The US established the following enforcement measures. One, taxation and royalties. All corporate tax and resource royalties must be redirected to the Biafran sovereign wealth and heritage funds. Number two, asset freeze. So any attempt to transfer local assets or equipment across the USB borders without sovereign exit permit will result immediate seizure and neutralization. Number three, compliance with the safe dwelling. Number three, compliance with safe dwelling entity must strictly adhere to the US Blue Economic Standard and the Sovereign Security Protocol. The USB National Security is the sole legitimate enforcement agent within this territory. Any entity found collaborating with colonial successors and I get it. Any entity found collaborating with the colonial successors forces will be colonial successors forces, like, let's say, who is the head of Nigerian tax? Like, let's say, police, okay, DSS, army, any forces, and you are collaborating with them. Maybe you think that they are protecting you, even though you're operating in Biafra land. That is no longer going to allow. They're not going to allow that. So any entity found collaborating with the colonial successors forces will be permanently expelled from the USB in Ania. Number four, territorial enforcement summary. Author type, multinational corps, NGO/aid groups, foreign service providers, recruitment, recertification of operations status, UN mandate alignment, sovereign tax compliance. This compliance with the compliance within the safe dwelling, okay. And enforcement active mandate enforcement. Now, if you are having your business in different territory, let's say your oil company, foreign companies, any company at all, be it corporate organization, anything, even NGO, and you fail to cooperate, you fail to do what you have to do to identify yourself with the authority, with the government of USB government, or government of Biafra, you'll be expelled straight ahead. So that is this compliance, the one they're talking about here. So by order of the government of the United States of Biafra, authorized by Dr. Ngozi Oraveze, signed Deputy Prime Minister, acting head of state, UN Decolonization Mandate Ambassador, reference number A/RES/80/10/106, United States of Biafra government restored. So this is the update from the US government. And why I have to go through all this is because I want us to understand that this is not just, a mere talk, maybe just to please anybody, no. But this is a way to go. According to international law, international standard, international law, if you want to be recognized, these are things you need to do. You need to also show with this thing now, that's a way to show you are actually in control of your land, not the other way around. Because some of us believe that the number of in Aba determines that you are in control of your land. Yes, I agree. But the international law in this present age appreciate those that achieve their freedom in a peaceful way. And records have shown that people in recent age, people that got their independence and recognition are those that approach it peacefully, not the other way around. So those of you that are ranting, are you doing what they're doing, or what, are you suggesting Biafra government to do what you want them to do because that is a way to get freedom, or you just want to, show force and calm yourself down? Think about it. At the end of the day, you have a target. Your target is to protect your land and receive or got the recognition and be recognized. So, like I told you, recent age, in this modern world, the countries that people that got their freedom in this recent age are not those that are using that to get it. Do you think that PM cannot intensify try? He chose to declare Biafra, and he chose to start diplomatic engagement for recognition. Now, if you receive recognition through the template and everything that you have shown, the way you are carrying things out, the way you are running the day-to-day activities of the government, even though your land is being occupied by foreign aid and foreign people, foreign forces and all that, which is in this case Nigeria. With your recognition, my people, when you want to enforce them out, when you want to push them out, you push them out in a very different way, in a very beautiful style. I want us to also know that some of us who are teaching others online about how to, God is not doing anything, you are not doing anything. Some of us don't even have time to research. So even if you don't research, to listen to those that have done the research. You don't do any. You follow hand and waiting for miracle to happen, to favor you, to enrich you and all that. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. But guess what? As day break, we see how the whole thing turned out to be, because many people are confused. Some are still thinking that everything is just a joke, but it's not. Believe you me, it's not. Please make sure you like the video and let me know what you think about all this this morning. Like I said, if you have a question, please put it on the comment section, because I know that some people will still be confused about what I presented to you. So, but if you are one of those that are going to be confused, or that you are confused based on what I just presented, please put it on the comment section. Can guarantee you that I will pay close attention to the comments, okay? Especially today. So don't comment maybe 3 weeks later and expect me to see it. So make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to share it to many platforms of your choice. As you know, we are here to share the information, not to cause any problem. Please like the video, and subscribe to the channel. God bless you all. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye for now.